make sure that you are crystal clear on a few things before we get started. I want to make a promise to you. You're actually going to learn how to build a successful 8-figure internet business from home. And with that, you're not going to need to blow your money on dozens of training products and services along the way. You're not going to be confused or overloaded with too much information at once. And you're not going to need to buy some high-priced $2,000 product at the end of this webinar to make this happen for yourself. I'm going to give you a simple, effective plan and the resources to execute it. If you decide to join me, you'll have everything you could ever need to create as much wealth as you could ever desire. That's my promise to you. And if you just stick with me through this entire webinar, here's what I'm going to give you. A precise blueprint that I've created and tested that you can copy today to build a $500 plus per month income immediately. It's incredibly easy and it requires zero investment in marketing, hosting, software, or anything else. And you'll actually be able to see me as I walk through each of the steps for you. You're also going to get a special chance to see the exclusive invitation-only society that I've built for you that right now as we speak is creating dozens and dozens of million-dollar businesses for our fantastic members. You're also going to get the exact steps that I've taken over the last 10 years to go from a broke, out-of-work IT worker to an online business owner who sold over 10 million products and services. And with that $10 million, I've made over $6 million in profit in the last 2 years alone, and I'll show you proof of that in just a moment. So are you ready to get started? Well, first, make sure that you're somewhere quiet where you can focus on and nothing will distract you. I want you to close out your email, your instant messages, your Skype, your Facebook, or anything else that might distract you. Go close your door and grab a pen and paper because you're going to want to take some notes on this webinar. I'm about to share my $1 million secrets with you. Fair warning, I can't guarantee that this webinar will be available as a recording in the future because sometimes the technology screws up and I just can't get a recording made for you. So please pay attention and take some notes because I'm going to cover a lot of information pretty quickly and I don't want you to miss out on anything. So it all started for me 10 years ago. I was working as an IT worker in the department at a local power plant, and I was making enough to get by for my family. I didn't really have any savings, but the bills were definitely being paid. Then, on December 13th, I got a pink slip laid on my desk during lunch. The power company was actually shutting down the plant, and I'd been laid off right before the holidays. I've never been laid off before, and I felt like a complete loser because I then couldn't pay our bills, and my severance would only cover another 2 months for my wife and daughter. I was about 90 days away from having some serious problems if I didn't figure out something very quickly. The economy in my town had been hit very hard by the power plant shutting down, and there were very few jobs available, and the 300 other guys who'd been laid off snatched them up before I could even apply. I was at the library one afternoon after finishing up another depressing job interview, and I didn't get the job. I was checking out the newest Stephen King novel when a business card slipped out of the book as I opened it. The card said make $50 an hour stuffing envelopes, call 1-800 blah 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 to find out how. Well, I seen this envelope stuffing scam in the back of the newspaper before in the junk mail that I get, and I was so desperate that I actually called the 800 number anyway. While I was sitting there listening to the recorded message telling me how I had to send in $35 to get a little book that would show me how to make $50 an hour stuffing envelopes. All of a sudden, in the middle of that message, a stroke of brilliance hit me. I realized that these people weren't making any real money stuffing envelopes, but they were actually making thousands of dollars selling that $35 book to people like you and me. After a few more calls, I ended up talking to the guy named George who had actually put the card in the library book that I found. After chatting with George for 30 minutes, he admitted that he made way more money marketing and selling that $35 guide than he actually made stuffing envelopes, like 100 times as much. You see, selling how-to information products is pretty much a perfect business. There's literally no risk and the profit margins are huge because it costs from under $1 to $10 to make a how-to book on or a product, and you can sell it for $50, $100, or even a $500 profit if you do it right. Well, George also said that he made most of his money using the internet to market and sell this little book. So that's where I went first. My home computer was broken at the time, and I didn't have any money to fix it, so I had to use the free computers in the library. And you can see there that the computers are definitely a little bit outdated, but they got the job done. I went to eBay and Google to start my research, and within an hour, I had a basic plan. I worked at a canine training school for a summer in high school many years ago, and I'd learned a lot of cool tricks to make your dog obedient. And that's the beauty of how-to information products, by the way, because if you think long enough, I'll bet you have some really specialized knowledge in your head already, and people are willing to pay for that knowledge. So I just wrote down those obedience tricks in a little book with some very simple instructions that people could follow with their own dogs. I took some pictures of me practicing with my dog in the park, and I got it all put together in a simple, easy-to-read book format. It took about 2 weeks, and I just put my first product together, and I called it How to Train Your Dog in 30 Days or Less. And keep in mind, this is just a digital ebook. This isn't a book that I had to have published or anything like that. So I started selling this digital book on eBay. Within a few weeks, I was making over $2,000 a month selling this book for $39. I sold a few copies a day on eBay, and it all added up to a really nice little income. I can tell you my wife was pretty proud. Then within 3 months, I was making $3,000 to $5,000 per month selling this little 40-page book online. And as I got better, I tried new things, and my income kept steadily growing, and I was making over $10,000 per month selling this little how-to book. That's when things started to get exciting. The money was finally rolling in, and I could finally say that life is good. I paid off all our bills, and I finally had some room to breathe. And then I started investing some of my earnings back into my own education, and I started going to all those big marketing seminars across the country that are extremely expensive to learn the newest techniques and the trends in internet marketing. I got into affiliate marketing and just when it started to take off many years ago, and I was actually one of the pioneers of the affiliate review site model that you see affiliate marketers using today. Now, affiliate marketing is a $10 billion per year industry, and affiliate marketing is one of the best ways for anyone to make a great living without any real personal risk. Now, I hadn't forgotten my promise that I gave you earlier at the beginning of this webinar. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you a very unique way to print money online that I've just finished perfecting. I'm going to show you my complete A to Z blueprint that you can follow yourself. And it's even easier than all this affiliate marketing. And I was able to create a new $600 per month income stream in no time without having to invest a penny. Now I'll show you that in just a minute. So make sure that you take some good notes on that because you're going to want to be able to start doing everything I'm going to show you yourself right away. So back to the $1 million story. After running my businesses for 5 years, I hired a few people to help me out, and I started diversifying my business some more. And we got into all kinds of different types of marketing, from pay-per-click to huge media buying. And when I say we, I'm saying my wife and I. We spent tens of thousands of dollars every month in advertising and made up to 10 times my money back. It was incredible. And then I started creating more of my own products. I developed a system to create new products and get them to market incredibly fast. Over the next 3 years, I built a half a dozen online internet businesses that are now completely automated and they run entirely on their own. I outsource the work to teams to take care of all the details, and I'm able to just manage things and just cash the checks. And it's, yes, literally that easy if you know what you're doing. Now I know it may be tough to believe everything that I'm saying here, but that's totally understandable because I've seen all the sales pitches out there, and I might be a little skeptical as well if someone told me that they were making millions every year with some simple internet business, because it doesn't seem that simple anymore, does it? Well, let me just show you some of the current earnings from a few of my businesses that are running right now. These are just a few of the accounts, but you'll get an idea of what's going on here. There are many different places I go on the internet to generate income, and one of them is ClickBank. And if you're not familiar with what ClickBank is, it's this massive online marketplace where people that have digital products to sell, like let's say ebooks for instance, can come to ClickBank, post their product on the ClickBank marketplace, and ClickBank will actually process all the transactions for you, so you don't have to worry about collecting payments and paying out affiliates and all of that. And then the other side of ClickBank is if you don't have a product, you can be an affiliate and actually go and find tens of thousands of digital products and just choose a product, promote it as an affiliate, and if any sales are being made, then you make a commission. It's a phenomenal business, and if you have seen some other products in the internet marketing industry before where they've shown you their ClickBank earnings, I want you to be weary when you see people log into their ClickBank accounts, because they strategically usually hide the dates of when their income was being generated, because they could have made money from something that worked maybe 5 years ago but it's not working now, and they're not showing you that. And they're only showing you one account. Well, I'm going to take it a step further, actually way beyond what other people are doing when they show income. I'm going to log into my ClickBank Master account. And the ClickBank Master account is this special account that they give the top 100 performing ClickBank vendors and affiliates. Now, I'm definitely in the top 100. I believe I'm in the top 25 out of tens and tens of thousands of people that have ClickBank accounts. So you're actually going to see several accounts I have with ClickBank all in one place, and I'm actually going to filter different date ranges, and you can see in real time exactly how much money I'm making just through ClickBank alone. So let's go ahead and log into my master account. Here we are inside my ClickBank Master account, and I want to be 100% transparent with you right now, because I don't want to do any type of smoke and mirrors that many other people out there unfortunately do, that are trying to teach you how to build online businesses by not showing you refunds, by not showing you their chargebacks, by not showing you current data. They're showing you past data, and they hide things, and they show still screenshots where they can edit the screenshots. I mean, there's so much negativity out there on true income that people are actually making on the internet, and I actually want to just blow all that out of the water and just show you truly behind the scenes on a ClickBank Master account data across many different date ranges of just my accounts I have with ClickBank alone. So here we are again, and you'll notice the dashboard. It's just showing data from the last 7 days, and you'll see these are various accounts I have at ClickBank. And these accounts range from, having products on ClickBank as well as selling products as an affiliate, or promoting products as an affiliate. So you'll notice the sales in the last 7 days has been, pretty good, $33,000. But most importantly, to pay attention, the reality of internet business is there are refunds, there are chargebacks, as with any business, especially with digital products, because so many people out there, unfortunately, they buy digital product, they give it a shot, they don't like it, maybe they don't like the color of something, and they're just like refund or chargeback or whatever. So you kind of just ignore that and just accept that that's just industry, what happens. So the important number is the net. So this is the actual money after all that refund and chargeback drama, the net profit that's actually going to be wired from ClickBank into my bank account. So the last 7 days, $25,000, not too bad. But to have some more fun, let's go ahead and look at the last 15 days. And you'll see here in the last 15 days, it was $73,000 in sales, but the important number, $56,000 net to me after, everything. And to have some more fun, we can do, let's say, last 30 days. And again, there's other people out there that no way in the world are they going to show you real data like this that is current. But again, I just want to be transparent and show you everything that I'm going to be teaching you in this webinar applies now. It's not from methods from a long time ago or something that doesn't work anymore. So last 30 days, you'll see $146,000 in sales, but the important number in net, $106,886, is being wired from ClickBank directly into my bank account. And the most here, we'll just go up to 45 days and hit change and look at the last 45 days, and this is fun, 243,000, but then 180,643 is being wired directly into my bank account. So this is the truth and the reality behind what it is that I'm about to teach you on this webinar, and what you can expect for if you just follow everything that I'm going to be teaching you. There's no doubt in my mind that you can be able to generate this type of income. Now, I'm not guaranteeing it because, I don't have a magic ball, but I am going to show you everything that I have done